Yo, welcome back to another Clash Royale video on this channel. Today we're gonna play this deck with two buildings. We got our mortar in the evolution and we got our Tesla. Because I'm pretty annoyed from all the Hog Rider I'm facing right now, so I built a hard counter deck. So hopefully we face Hog Rider in the first game of today's video. And yeah, we got a hard counter against Hog Rider, so that's exactly what I wanted. So let's start the game with an Ice Wizard in the back, and he's playing a Skeleton Barrel, interesting. So then I'm defending that with a log, and yeah, let's wait what he's got. He's got the Mega Knight, so let's play a defensive mortar to not fuck up our cycle, and then we play a Valkyrie in the middle, wait until the Mega Knight jumps, and then we distract the mini P.E.K.K.A with our... that's not good. Please Ice Wizard survive. Yes, I hope it survives. Can survive, yeah. Mega Knight gets a jump unfortunately, but overall the situation is not looking that bad. He's already BMing, so we do that too. Let's send him some emotes. And yeah, I think yeah, that's definitely another defensive mortar for us. And let's play a Valkyrie to defend against his Executioner. So that should be an easy defense for now. And yeah, let's wait. I think the further we get to in this game, we can try to cycle rockets at his tower. But yeah, when he's giving us any value, I'm throwing this rocket for sure, because that's what this deck is all about. We want to get as much chip damage as possible with our rockets. But yeah, I think I'm taking the rocket not yet, because it's not double elixir time. But I want to stay as defensive as possible, so I'm setting up my Tesla in defense and wait for what he's got for us. Let's play this and that, and yeah, let's play a Valkyrie. Hopefully it can do something. Man, I fucked up the defense. Why did I? Man, that was not the greatest gameplay, I have to say. Man, I think that's both towers down. Man, what am I doing? This should have gone better. Man, yeah, I failed against the Mega Knight, and the problem is this happens way too often in my gameplay, so I need to learn how to play against Mega Knight. So now I'm taking my last chance in this game and go offensive for once. Playing our Tesla right there. And let's see, where's this Mega Knight? Yeah, there's this Mega Knight, so let's see if we can take it down on his own half. Yeah, it looks good. And we get a lock into our tower, but yeah, it's just 10 seconds in this game, so unfortunately we lose. But yeah, the problem was that I fucked up the only one defense against his Mega Knight, and yeah, that was tower down unfortunately. But yeah, let's get into the next game. I think this deck can really work if we play perfect defense. So against Siraj I want to make it work. So let's cycle our Ice Bird to start off the game to get to our evolution faster. And yeah, let's play an Ice Wizard in the back to see what he's got. He's pretty patient, but he's got a Goblin Machine, so this is looking like he's playing Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A with the Goblin Machine, this toxic deck. But after the nerf, it should be a little bit weaker than it was before. But yeah, let's see. And he's playing the Barb Barrel too. And I hope my Tesla can clutch up. So let's see if we can activate King Tower. No, I think the Goblin Machine wasn't healthy enough to do that. But I think if you place your card in this position and the Goblin Machine is at your tower, and the rocket actually flies to activate your King Tower. So yeah, let's wait. Let's play a defensive mortar. And yeah, perfect. The Valkyrie will get a lot of value against the Witch. And man, why did the Witch target my Ice Wizard? That was not planned. But the Tesla is killing those minions away, so it's getting nice value. That's what I like to see. And yeah, let's wait, and I think the next Goblin Giant he places in the back, we will definitely throw a rocket at to get some tower damage. As you can see, this deck has a strong defense but a pretty weak offense. Yeah, but I'm taking the value too. The Goblin Machine in the back. Thanks for the value, bro. And yeah, Goblin Machine goes down. Nearly goes down through that one single rocket, and let's play like that, and we need to DPS down that Goblin Giant, and yeah, it's looking quite good, I think. If not something unpredictable happens, but yeah, I think with the Tesla we should be okay in defense. Yeah, killing the Evo Witch, and now I think we can even play an offensive Evo Mortar. Yeah, he has to defend it with an Goblin Machine. That's alright for me. Tesla is getting some value. And yeah, let's prepare for defense. Yeah, I think I rocketed that away because it's so annoying. And man, I think that rocket was a fail. But hopefully the Ice Whiz can clutch up. Please, Valkyrie, kill those goblins away. Yeah, so it's not looking that bad, but yeah, I think the rocket on the witch was not the best play ever. So let's cycle a defensive mortar, and yeah, wait for a big valuable rocket. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that rocket. That's so much value. Please hit the mini P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, it hit the mini P.E.K.K.A. So that got cleared away quite easily. So let's wait for this to lock on. Man, those vine spells are pretty annoying, I have to say. And those minions with the range buff actually killed my Ice Whiz, so it's not looking good. Please, kill the Evil Witch, yes. No. What's happening? No. Yeah, mini P.E.K.K.A. gets defended, but look at how much damage we already taken. Man, I didn't even notice that we took that much damage. But I think one of the minions got some tower damage, so man, it's not looking good again. Maybe I have to switch the deck after this. I thought it would work better, but with all those new cards added to the game, it's getting harder and harder for those chip damage type of decks to get some damage here. And let's play a Tesla to get as much damage on the Goblin Machine as possible. And yeah, let's play Skeletons to distract those for a little bit longer, and then play an Valkyrie to defend against this Goblin Giant. And yeah, let's play another Ice Whiz to slow down the push even further, and then we gonna do our Skeletons for distracting a little bit. And man, look at this defense. It's pretty strong, I have to say. As you can see, we could defend even with his Vine Spell in offensive, and now we have to play a little bit more aggressive. Maybe our Tesla can get more value. Yeah, that's an Ice Whiz, I think, to kill those minions away. And Tesla is getting some value at this point, and he has to... yeah, that's a rocket from me, I think, after we saw his Vine spells. So, yeah, I'm killing that. Placing an... it's already over, man. As you can see, we got better with the defense the further we progress in the game, but yeah, it wasn't enough, and I think I have to change something in the deck. It's not working out right now. So let's see what we can change in here. Yeah, I think maybe the Valkyrie isn't that good because it's not level 15, so let's change that for our Knight. Where's our Knight? Where's the Knight? Man, I'm blind sometimes. I don't see the Knight, but there he is. And then I want to have one pressure card more to get a little bit offensive. And I think I'm changing the Tesla. Yeah, the idea was better in my head than it was in reality. So yeah, let's try to make it work this way. So we're against Laya. Let's see what he's got for us. I want to cycle my evolution first and block his Ice Spirit, and yeah, that's an easy lock to clear the Goblin Blubber up, and yeah, it's looking like bait. So I'm preparing for a Princess at the bridge, and it seems like he's staying defensive for the start of the game. And yeah, our Skeleton Barrel flies towards his tower. Please get death damage. No, it doesn't get any death damage, but yeah, the Goblin This dart goblin gets taken down by the skeletons of the skeleton barrel, and the mortar does the rest of the job. So that's looking pretty good for now. Yeah, and he wasn't able to outcycle us, so we can clear it up again. And yeah, the log gets a lot of value. And now I think he wants to play his princess at the bridge. So sometimes he has to do it because the bait players can't resist to do that play all the time. So hopefully my skeletons are enough to kill those wall breakers. And yeah, I have to accept a little bit damage on the left hand side, but it's okay because we are working on his right hand side tower. So overall it's looking good. But he's already back to his Evo goblin barrel, so luckily we got the right side locked. And yeah, he's got his Valkyrie. Let's see if our mortar can do anything, or it just goes down. But I think when the Valkyrie dies, our mortar will target the dart goblin, but at least tank for the wall breakers. And man, I mistimed the skeletons, so we're taking a little bit of damage. And let's try to be a little bit aggressive too, with playing our skeleton barrel at the bridge and the ice with tanks, and he has to play his cannon. So that's free for a free elixir trade. I like to see that. But now we have to prepare for defense. And as we can see, our next card is our Evo mortar. So let's try to use it in offense and try to make it work. So let's pressure him with our Evo mortar. Yeah, and he's playing his Valkyrie in the back. That's pretty good for us. One tank less, so... And now he has to defend with his spam cards, and that's not working out for you, bro. I can say that. Yeah, let's see. Evo Mortar is pressuring him a lot, and now he's back to another Valkyrie, but the Evo Mortar still pressures him. And now I'm playing an offensive lock. Maybe we can work something out with our Evo Mortar. Playing another mortar at the bridge, and now we got the lock onto the tower. That's totally worth it. So I think we can slow all of that down, please. Evo Mortar get another shot, yes. So look at the damage, and even the other mortar gets a lock onto the tower, so it's looking pretty good right now. I think the changes we made are working out. So let's play the log, and yeah, wait for his barrel to... yeah, let's block that. Yeah, we won't go flawless with this defense, but look at his tower. It goes down to the drop damage of the skeleton barrel, and yeah, that's the perfect win. So I think the changes instantly worked out for us. And yeah, I think this player wasn't really experienced with bait, otherwise he would have pressured a little bit more with his goblin barrel. But yeah, I'm taking the win for sure, and let's look out for our next opponent. Hopefully we can yeah, win again. Let's play our mortar at the bridge. First play, just to see what his counters are against that. So he's got the Mega Knight. Interesting, it's interesting. So I'm playing my... Yeah, lock that away to prevent any chip damage on our tower. And yeah, I think the knight is able to take down this Mega Knight. So I think it's an okay start, and now for sure we can say what he's playing. The Firecracker is a little bit annoying because I can't kill it in one take. I don't got the arrows, or I just got the log, so sometimes it can be hard to erase it from the map, but let's see how we can play around it. And we already cycled back to another mortar. Let's see what he's playing. And he's got the Hawk Rider. Man. Now I wished I wouldn't have changed my deck, because the deck I played originally in the first game is perfect for facing Hawk, because you have two buildings, so they are never able to break through. Because you always have a building in cycle for... Yeah, let's try to pressure him on the other side, so he can't support his Mega Knight as much as he's like to do. And yeah, he just plays the log. Interesting. So let's play this and that. And I'm hoping that my mortar gets a shot onto the Firecracker. That would be wonderful. But yeah, the goblin out of the mortar is distracting the Firecracker even longer, so that's good for us. And the Hawk Rider gets defended with our Ice Whiz. And yeah, let's play. Man, that knight wasn't worth it, because those bats are in the air and the knight can't hit it. But maybe we can get a hit with our mortar, please. Or maybe even two, if we play our log fast enough. Yeah, I think that's 2 hits on the tower, so it's looking good right now. We are safe in defense, and now we can maybe cycle another Ice Spirit. And yeah, let's pressure him again with a Skeleton Barrel at the right hand side. Yeah, set up an Ice Whiz in the back to prepare for defense. And yeah, he has to play his log on the other side, so, and he don't, yeah, that's, no, I think I failed the rocket. Please, hit, no. I think, man, that would have been the valuable rocket, the valuablest rocket in the world if we hit all of that, but unfortunately we just hit. Man, I hate firecracker so much. I think we have to change in our the arrows, because the firecracker are getting out of hand again and again. Man, I hate this card so much. They should erase it from the game. Yeah, okay, the log gets a lot of value, but unfortunately the hawk is at the tower. Man, I wish I could have done something against that that firecracker. Man, it's so annoying, this card. I hate this card so much. So let's see. We have to change in the arrows for the log, because those firecrackers are just nasty to defend for us. We can't kill them in time, and they get so much chip damage at our tower and stack up at our bridge. So man, we have to change it again. But now I think the deck is ready for the arena, for the mid-ladder menaces we are facing all the time. Man, how could I lose to Mega Knight Hawk Rider, man? This combination is just should just not be good enough to win against me. Yeah, hopefully our Skeleton Barrel can bypass the Tombstone, but it doesn't, because he played it in the right tile, and it looks like he's playing some kind of Lava Hound deck, because Mega Minion and Tombstone are typically played together in Lava Hound. But yeah, I don't know how to play against it, but I think we have to get some valuable rocket at his incoming balloons. But yeah, he's got his Valkyrie and he played it a little bit too late, and that's the first rocket I'm taking, because that's 9 elixir we can clear up with just 6, so that's pretty good value in my books, and we already got some chip damage at his tower. But yeah, we really have to look out for his Lava Hound. I don't think we can defend it pretty good, because yeah, we have to rely on our rocket, so we need to get a cycle back to our rocket as fast as possible. And yeah, he's taking the damage, but yeah, he zaps late. I don't know what this was all about, but yeah, he fireballs our, yeah, the mortar gets a lock onto the tower. That's good for us. And then let's play another Ice Whiz. We outcycled his fireball, so that's alright. And he has to place Tombstone defensively to don't take any more damage from the man. Hopefully, yeah, I think I have to play the Knight first to distract the minions and the surviving, and then we get some valuable arrows. So that's the first. The value of the arrows was pretty big. So yeah, and we already took down so much of his tower. So let's play in the offensive mortar to take it away completely from him. And yeah, now we are heading right into double elixir. And yeah, it jumps perfectly. So now we have to get the rocket down ASAP, because this balloon will get damage. Yeah, but the rocket is saving us right there in defense. So I think if we don't mess up, we should have this game in our pocket. So, but let's stay focused. Set up a defensive mortar for his incoming balloon. Then we cycle our first Ice Whiz. Then probably he will fireball that. But let's wait. Play a Knight in defense to defend against that, and that's a free rocket. I'm definitely taken. And yeah, let's get an ice. No. Look at this 1 HP mortar. Man, I hope this will not cost me the game, but yeah, he does not make enough damage to do so. But yeah, this was looking pretty sketchy to say the least. Because man, if this 1 HP balloon would have wrecked my tower, man, I would have raged. I would have thrown my tablet at the wall. But yeah, that's a two games win streak, so I'm taking that. And it seems like this deck is working out pretty good. So yeah, let's play an Ice Whiz in the back to start off the game. I think that's always a safe play to do. And he's got Bomber and Skeleton, so this looks like Drill. But yeah, I love seeing the Sparky. Look at this valuable rocket, 6 for 6, and we also get so much damage at his tower. And now he's getting aggressive. after seeing that we got our rocket out of cycle. And now he thinks he can take our tower. But as he will realize in a few seconds, he won't get anywhere with that. Because our skeletons are getting so much value against the... And yeah, he's BM. He knows exactly that we are having a good matchup in this match. So let's BM to fuck him up a little bit, to make him nervous. And yeah, I think we can set the player skeleton barrier at the bridge to get some more chip damage at his tower. He only got his bomber back on cycle now, so yeah, he's playing that. I'm sure he's got zap and maybe he's got even a rage. But yeah, let's try to pressure him with defending that pretty cheaply. After he applied his zap, he can't zap away our skeletons, and now we can play a skeleton barrel at the bridge, and hopefully we can distract the Inferno Dragon for longer. And look at the skeletons; they are killing the Goblin Giant in his own half. So that's a pretty good skeleton barrel. And look at the mortar; it already logged onto the tower, so that's looking pretty good for us in this situation. So please, one hit more. No, not one more hit. But I'm taking the lead we already got. And yeah, let's see. I think I will save up my rocket for every Sparky he's playing, so I won't let it get any value. So I knew he would zap that, and because of that I'm played my... Yeah, that's a rocket. I don't want to mess with this Sparky. Yeah, and it does not even get a shot on our knight, so he still has to defend that. And yeah, with the Inferno Dragon, I think our skeleton barrel will get to the tower. That's a arrow value, I think, I'm definitely taking. And we get some good chip damage with our skeletons. Yeah, that's a defensive mortar. And yeah, let's just distract everything he's got right there. Yeah, that's a pretty valuable fireball, but he misses the ice wizard. That's pretty good for us. And yeah, with a little bit of luck, we can defend flawlessly right here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And yeah, let's get another skeleton barrel down to get even more chip damage. And he's got the evolved Inferno Dragon. But look at the value we are getting again with this. So let's reset the Evo Inferno Dragon with our Evo Ice Spirit. Playing Ice Wiz for the mini P.E.K.K.A. I think this should be defended quite well after the Inferno Dragon got reset a few times, and now I think we can play an offensive mortar to put him at pressure. And yeah, bomber gets down, and we even get some damage with our... Yeah, he has to zap in defense, so let's get down another Ice Spirit and pressure him a little bit more with our skeleton barrel. So he has to defend unless he wants to see his tower going down. But that's another game we win. So I think we had to adapt our deck, but now it's working pretty good. That's the third game we win in a row. So let's do another, and hopefully we can end this video with a win. Let's see. We are against Hosen. Let's see what he's got for us. Ooh, the Ram Rider, and he's profiting from the... Man, I messed up my arrows. No, that's not looking good at the start, but please activate my King Tower. Yeah, but look at the damage we already taken. And I think the Firecracker even gets another hit on our tower. Man, half of our tower already down because he had a better starter hand. Man, if I just had my mortar and cycle for defense, we would have gone flawless in this defense, I think. But yeah, let's try to not freak out after this bad start and try to come back in this game. Let's see. Yeah, he's got the zap for our skeleton barrel. Let's distract the Valkyrie with our skeletons, and the Ice Wiz should do a pretty good job against that. And he's got the... I hate this card, Boss Bandit. It's so annoying. It's so hard to defend all the time. And yeah, he has to play defensive Ram Rider. But I think I don't really have to defend that because our King Tower is activated and we already conceded more damage on the left hand side tower. So I'm fine with taking some damage at the right hand side. And our Ice Wiz is chipping away on his left hand side tower. So that's what I like to see. And yeah, let's set up a defensive mortar for this time, because we want to cycle to our Evo mortar, and as soon as we got that, we try to make something work in the offensive. So let's wait. I'm waiting for his Firecracker, and exactly for this reason I got the arrows in my deck. so we can erase that as fast as possible. And yeah, he's thrown his arrows, but yeah, they won't get him anywhere. No, why did it jump? Why did my Ice Spirit jump? I would have wanted it to defend against the boss bandit, but King Tower should help out in this situation, so it's looking quite good. Yeah, Knight is tanking for our mortar, and yes, we got a luck to his tower. And yeah, he zaps, but I don't know what the zap really, if it really brought value for him. We can kill that. Man, I love to have the arrows in my deck for all these firecrackers running around in those areas of trophies I'm in right now. Man, I think I'm facing it at least every second game in a row, so that's for sure the most usual card in this game. But yeah, Ram Rider gets kited. That's pretty good for us. No, what does this Mega Knight do? Why does it jump on towards my tower? But we can kill that again and distract the boss band with our knight. So we still are safe in defense. Yeah, and look at the knight at the right hand side tower, chipping down on this tower. But I hope I can get some damage with my skeleton barrel. So, and he still has to play something. Yeah, he's waited for the opportunity to get his Mega Knight down, but this time it's not evolved. So we play this and that. Hopefully it can freeze both of those cards. We arrow away the firecracker without taking any damage, so that's pretty good. Play another Ice Whisk to slow down everything again and again. And now he has to defend the skeleton barrel again, but I think we get a drop damage. And that's everything we want. He has to zap. Unless, no, he zaps too late. So we get some good chip damage on his tower. And now I can, yeah, that's pretty aggressive, my boy. Let's see if you can defend the incoming Evo Mortar I've got for you. Man, that wasn't the best Ice Spirit, but that's a good arrow value again. And we got drop damage from a skeleton barrel again. So it's not looking bad for us. So let's play this, and that. And yeah, let's get down our Evo Ice Spirit. Yeah, man, so much value for the Evo Ice Spirit. But the Valkyrie is pretty annoying, I have to say. And yeah, the boss band gets some damage at our tower, but look at the skeleton barrel chipping away on his tower. He has to zap all the time. And now let's cycle back to another. Yeah, that's arrow value I'm definitely taking. And yeah, let's try. I think we can now we can now throw the rocket, because one skeleton got a hit on his tower, and that's enough for our rocket to finish up the game. And yeah, with this win, I'm pretty happy. So as you saw, sometimes you have to switch up your deck to make it work. But man, I think this deck is really is the hard counter for every mid-ladder menace deck. Yeah, as you can see, the firecracker literally got no value against our arrows, because as soon as I saw the firecracker, I instantly arrowed it. And yeah, this deck, yeah, I like what I see. And I hope you like what you saw too. And if you did, consider liking and subscribing. And see you next time.